Good morning. Oh my goodness. First of all, I'd like you to admire my headgear. I know my window here is a little bit not dark enough, but hopefully the sun won't be too bright. But you see my antlers up here? They're matching my pugmas down here. So, Merry Christmas or cheery whatever. I didn't post last night, and like some other families out there, we all have our troubles. And last night there were some family issues to deal with, and unfortunately, as much as I appreciate every single one of you looking at the videos and giving me feedback, I really had to prioritize family. So today, what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to provide you with the card I would have shown you last night, and I'm going to do two videos today. So I'm going to start off with this one, back to my Tina Turner thing, and we're going to do the card, which is kind of quick, and then I am going to do the unboxing of the Stampin' Up! Advent box for all of this week, because I haven't looked at a single one yet. And with my second video, I hope to create something from those Advent items to encourage you that if you bought the calendar, that you too could create something wonderful. And I think I'm going to keep that theme for the next Fridays. I'll do the unboxing and create something with it. So that's going to be my Friday thing. And I would really appreciate any commentary, any feedback, your projects. If you could share them with me, that would be amazing. So before we lose all our time, because you know how I feel about going past half an hour, let's get down, oh my gosh, to the absolute destroyed desk. Okay, I said I had family stuff, and I obviously didn't even clean up from the last video. So, a little bit messy, but you know what? This is natural. This is natural, because if you're a true crafter, I'm sure your room probably looks like mine, and I haven't even showed you the room. Honestly, I had been doing a lot of business training in the fall, and one of the first things we were supposed to do was clean our room, and so far that's been the last thing that I've tackled, so I'm not doing well. But anyhow, here we go. So first of all, we'll be using some of my favorite traditional sparkling sequins again. This pack is well loved. You can see I've picked out a lot of colors, but we'll pick out some more. We're going to be using this embossing folder, which is actually this size. To me, this looks kind of small, but when you actually look at the embossing folder, it's quite large. It's a full A2 size. And you see how the imprint in the middle keeps it flat? Well, the beauty of that is Peaceful Days, one of our stamp sets, the die set that comes with that, so you can either buy them as a bundle or separate. So there's the die set. So you see you get the birds, but look at these labels, and you know what these labels do? These labels fit beautifully inside each other and fit beautifully in that flat embossing space. So I'm going to put that all together for you. So this is the Peaceful Days stamp set, but I'm actually focusing on the dies here. Oh, and one other set that I did not bring up because I'm preparing for a class this weekend is the Christmas words dies. So we'll be using this. Perhaps I'll bring that up in my afternoon video. But this is Season's Greeting, and this is an emboss and cut folder. And it gives you 10 to 15 different words that you can cut out all at once. So it's amazing. I love this. So I'm going to show you this later, but for now we're going to use it. So this is the card that we're going to be making, and it's a little quick one again. So let's go down to the workspace and hopefully we can get that done for you. So I'll move, oh, you don't even see that. That's wonderful. Okay, so quickly let's put our card there. And we have all the pieces that we need. So we have our embossed A2 panel. Well, it's actually a little bit less than because I like the white edge. So what I've done is I've cut it down to 4 by 5 1/4. And of course my card is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So the first thing I'm going to do is to take a piece of ribbon and I'm going to just run it across the front and glue dot it, or actually I'll tape it just because it works faster for me, at each of the ends. So I'm just putting a piece of tape, and you know, you can use Scotch tape for this, right? You don't have to use fancy craft tape or anything like that. We are literally taping a piece of ribbon on the back of a card. It could be anything. So I'm giving it a bit of a tug. I'm lining it up with the crook of the label here, and I'm just going to pull it there. And what I had done with this was I cut a little extra piece because when I put my label on, I will be tying my little knot here. So we have this little extra piece on the side. So in the meantime, because now this is all sticky, I am going to pop this up. See, it's raised a little bit, gives it a bit of texture, a bit of bounce. And so I'm going to find my dimensionals. These are the small ones. I prefer the big ones in this case. So I will pop some dimensionals on the back here. I'm sticking and peeling as I go. Oh dear. I felt very bad last night when I realized I hadn't done my video, and I'm really sorry. What can I say? And always at Christmas, you know? Troubles seem to manifest themselves when you least want them, which makes me appreciate all the good things in life so much better. Okay, I'm going to pop 2 extra here. This is not something I would normally do, but you know, I'm just going to be generous with my dimensionals. And then I'm going to put this on my card base. I like to eliminate pieces so that I'm working with less number of pieces to have to put together, and that way it sort of comes together easy. So now at this point I'm just going to layer the labels because one fits inside the other. I'm going to put one at each end here. It's funny, you know, when I scrapbook I use a lot less adhesive than when I card make. When I card make, I want all the edges to fit and stay. Whereas when you're scrapbooking, because you've got your page covers, I'm not as worried about all the edges that could catch. You know what I mean? So I'm going to put that right about there, hoping that it works. And that just went down like that. So I'm going to actually pop this. I'm not sure if it's, oh, it isn't pop. You know why? Because the birds are popped, you know, so I won't pop this. I won't pop this because my birds are popped, and then I would have to double pop my birds. And you can do that if you ever need to by putting one dimensional on top of the other. You can get it raised a little bit higher so that if you needed to double layer, you know, if you had a dimensional piece that you wanted something else on top, maybe when you're doing flowers or something like that, You can do it, but I'm not going to do it in this case because my verse is popped, my greeting is popped, and my birds are popped. So I'm just going to, so you can see that there is this flat part right through there, and that is where I'm centering my label, right on there. Okay, so I've got my label on there. All right, and my greeting, which I promised you I have to show you this folder. I absolutely love it. When it gets discontinued, it's something that I don't think I'll be parting with, that's for darn sure. But if there are things that you might want from the catalog that will be closing January 2nd, a lot of things have been moved to the last chance. So I highly recommend you go have a peek if there's something you wanted. And let me know. I can help you shop. So there we go, our greeting. Now we're just going to pop our birds, our doves. I shouldn't say birds. Just going to pop that girl. So this one's flying, so she's going to go up here. And I have another one with the wings spread. And so I'm just going to add some dimensionals here as well. And put her on. Oh, come on. These little sticky tops are everywhere. Oh my goodness. All right, let's just pop her down there. We had a bit of a Canadian demo type meeting recently and went for dinner, and what was on the table? The little dimensional covers. They just follow you everywhere. All right, so I am going to just add some gold gems. I'm putting them on the center of these flowers that are in the embossing folder. Then finally, I'm just going to pass this through there. I'm going to pass this through there. There we go, my crochet hook. I'm just going to give it a tie. Nothing fancy, just a simple knot. And then I'm going to cut off the excess. Now, of course, if I was doing this from the roll, I would not have so much wasted ribbon. But there you go. There's our card. That was a quick one. I hope you like that. So that will be our day. Oh my goodness, I don't even know the date today anymore. Yesterday was the 4th. Today must be the 5th. So that would have been December the 4th. Okay. And now, as a precursor for today's video, so here is, look at that. It's huge. It's huge. Okay. I am literally taking the plastic off. I have not looked in this whatsoever. I haven't seen any videos. I haven't seen any sample products. I haven't seen anything. So this is going to be just as much as a surprise for me. And this wonderful box comes with a stamp set as well. So the whole Advent bundle is the stamp set and the Advent calendar. So, okay, so we're going to look at number 1 down here. And this is only 12 days of Christmas, but I'm going to start it now. We're going to get to 12. And ooh, Look at that. A bundle of dies. So I'm going to tell you there's a flower outside. Okay, let's see. This is quite a bundle. There's this flower. Uh-oh, somebody must be out front. Oh, bend it. That's my pug. Then this one, so it obviously is a layered flower. I'll have to figure out how it goes. And that's the interior. Then we have what looks like a rainbow stamp. That's going to be great. A little butterfly. A leaf. And a sprig. And what I should have gotten was a piece of magnetic, so I could have just put those up for you. Okay, that was day one. That was day one. Okay, so today, all right, now we're going into 2. Oh my goodness, look at how big 2 is. Does that smell like an embossing folder? So, let's see what's in here. Strikes me as an embossing folder. What else could be so big? But paper. Ooh, all right. All right. I'm going to have to put advent calendar spoiler on this. Look at this. So, okay. I'm trying to show you there are different things. There are, well, it looks like 2 of each. Oh, there's some yellows. I like yellow. Blue and yellow is so pretty. Pinks. Okay, you get the idea. There's some wonderful papers in there, and it looks like there's something a little bit solid with something a little bit printed. Okay, that's day 2. So now let's go to day 3. You know what? Day 3. Ooh. More sequins. Now these actually do not appear to have sticky on the back. So does that scream shaker card? I think it's a shaker card. All right. Let's look at day 4. Ooh. Day 4. Gold embossed shapes. And there's a rainbow there. Oh my goodness, I'm seeing how this can come together. This is really good. Okay, and today is day 5, so we'll do the last one. And oh my goodness, stencils. Stencils for the flowers. Okay, I'm inspired. So, we'll see you later with a sample made from these products. Have a great day.